Hollywood elites who play by different rules and think they can get away with it and think that they're special, think they're God's gift to this earth, but they're not. And they're unholy and they're unchristian. Is there anybody less Christian on this planet than fucking Donald J. Trump? Here it is. It's right in front of you. And you guys got duped. And you fell for it. And you voted for him. And you supported him. And you sat back and you watched him cut healthcare for 17 million people like he did in the big bullshit bill that just passed. And what do you have to say about it now? Nothing. Watch, by the way, all these fucking right-wingers who are struggling desperately, the Tim Dillons and the fucking Alex Jones and all these bro podcasters who are like, this is kind of weird, bro. Why is Trump like kind of hiding this Epstein stuff, bro? Will a single one of them do a detailed segment talking about how Trump was involved in international human trafficking, like we covered the other day? Will a single one of them talk about this story, where you have a famous rapper on the record saying, I went to a Trump party and there were underage people having sex, and I felt like, hey dog, I'm not comfortable, I got a dip. Will any one of them talk about Jeffrey Epstein on literal audio tape saying I was Trump's best friend for over a decade? Will any one of them bring up Michael Wolff and what he said in an interview recently, when he said, I was working with Jeffrey Epstein, doing all these interviews with Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey showed me some of the dirt. And one of the things was there were about a dozen pictures that Epstein had of Trump. One of them included girls of an uncertain age, topless, pointing at Trump and laughing because he had a stain on his pants, and some of them were bent over. Will any of them talk about that? It's like, oh, bro, it seems like something's fishy here with this Trump thing. Might as well not look any deeper and tell people the truth and just keep saying it's fishy as opposed to telling everybody the ironclad truth, which is this guy is in the Epstein files. He is a co-conspirator in the Epstein crimes. Say it or shut the hell up. But shout out to the Midas Touch guys. This is a huge story. Guys, spread this story far and wide, please. Spread this story far and wide. CNN should pick this up. MSNBC should pick this up. All the major networks should pick this up. How is it not already in that position? Look, I'm happy that CNN did hey, here's the resurfaced pictures from Trump's wedding in 1993. Jeffrey Epstein's there. Here's Epstein and Trump at the 1999 Victoria's Secret fashion show. I'm happy that they did that. But let's be serious. The bigger story here is verified, validated, another celebrity says underage sex parties at Trump properties. Damn. Now imagine for a second, this was a story about Barack Obama throwing an underage sex party, which is literally a fucking pedophile party. What would the right say about that? They'd be screaming to arrest him right this very second. So get the word out there, spread it far and wide, y'all. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.
That's over 10 years ago, before all of this brouhaha arose again. Do y'all think Luther is telling the truth, or is he embellished, or what do you guys think about this?
Don't make me start singing again.
He don't make it different.
That good thing.
Oh, just
I think he's telling the truth. He had no reason to embellish it. You know what I mean?
welcome to the spam world. Welcome to the spam world.
I want to hear from Mike Tyson, because what the fuck? I know he done seen a lot of shit. A whole lot. If he ain't participated in it, but that's the next stuff.
It's too much out there, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, like Brooklyn said, if this was too much for Uncle Luke of 2 Live Crew, you know it had to be wild.
Shit, that was some crazy shit if it was too much for 2 Live Crew.
I got a dip. He said, I don't know how old these girls look. I'm not sure, but I'm dipping up out of here.
And you know, and you see how he actually got tricked. I mean, he didn't talk about it like extensively, but Trump telling him, hey, come over, we have some girls from the pageant, right? So girls being in a pageant, I don't think you can be like in a pageant unless you're 18. And you know, it probably gave him the impression that he was going to be dealing with adult women, right? And then he starts looking around the party and he's like looking at these girls and like everybody is looking real young. And so he starts to wonder, like, are they even old enough? Like, what the F is going on? You see? Because those may or may not have been the same girls from the pageant. I mean, we do know that Trump ran a teenage pageant too, but I just get the impression that in order to get people over, you know what I mean, he just sort of mixed up, just playing with people's expectations.
They could have been from the pageant. Miss Teen USA pageant starts from 14 to 19.
Oh,
Be on that pageant.
19, okay.
Age 14 up to age 19. So they could have been from the pageant.
Right. But I mean, technically speaking, only the 18 and 19-year-olds would be safe to deal with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They shouldn't have been there at all. But yeah.
Especially if there's drugs and liquor around. The 18 and 19-year-olds ain't had no business there neither.
Facts.
I believe these reporters going to get a lot of tips. I think it's like piranha in the water and they smell blood. I think more stories are going to drop.
Everybody wants to tell a story now. It's too good. Money's too good.
Yeah.
I think the Republicans would just cut their losses and get rid of them. Like, if they would, I think the closest thing to this going away is slow singing and flower bringing. That's basically how I'm feeling right now.
That stupid guy that is airing out is, what do you call that? Streaming Our Room. He got the nerves to put mom on phone, speaking on Trent's mom, and then he puts Democrats versus Republicans. You're a fucking weirdo. And you're a fucking piece of shit. Sure you can hear me.
So the room is being streamed again?
Of course, he streams your room every night.
Are you serious? You're pathetic. You don't have.
Y'all gotta play music in between.
Well, y'all can play music then, because this is getting ridiculous. Because somebody was just in my back channel telling me that they ran across this room on YouTube as well. So you're pathetic that you don't have enough wherewithal to create your own